Hi, this is Natalie Rice from sportsreview.com. Lee Phelps, William Hill's in-play radio host, is here on the line. He's going to share with us, he's come up with a few sort of accumulator, sort of treble bets for the weekend. And this one is the both teams to score bet from the weekend. And he's got three from three different matches. Lee, what have you gone for?
Yeah, these are really popular bets for both teams to score. I think it's because we love goals, don't we? And we love to see teams score. So I think you can find, if you're going three, even more than that, I think you can get a nice little bet up. First up, I've gone for Norwich versus Stoke. Both teams to score, yes. 10 to 11, the price of this, or 1.91. I know Stoke didn't look like they could score a goal at any point in the future when they played Liverpool, but that's that away game at Tottenham. They came out and scored 2. It's a debut, of course, for their new signing, Shaqiri. They've got some attacking players. I think they'll wait and see if Norwich attack them and try and hit them on the break. And I think Norwich will, both of their Premier League games have featured both teams scoring so far. Both been 3-1, incidentally, a loss and a win. I think while they have got their tails up, especially at home, they'll want to attack and try and get points. It's important that they don't set. You can't. I don't think the home crowd will let them sit back against Stoke. I think they'll attack, not like all guns blazing, but they will have a go. I think Stoke will go back at them. So I think Stoke will want to score. I think Norwich will score. So I like the both teams here. I think it's a nice price.
I predicted on my Bet Battle show both teams to score and the over. I think we're going to see goals from both sides. I think we are going to see a winner in Stoke. But all right, so you're going for both teams to score then, Norwich versus Stoke. Next match, which one have you got?
Same price for this one. This is also on Sunday afternoon at 4 p.m. This is Watford versus Southampton. Really impressed with the way Watford go about their business. Didn't score against West Brom. Quite surprised to see that there were no goals in that game. But West Brom, with Tony Pulis in charge, are a wily old team. They know how to shut a team down. They've had 0-0 draws against bigger and better teams than Watford. So I wouldn't read too much into that one. They scored 2 at Everton, Watford, and they've got lots of attacking players. I think they'll look at this game and I think they'll be attacking against Southampton as well. Southampton, their success was built on defence, wasn't it? Well, so far, 2 games gone, they've let in 5 goals.
I know.
3 of them at home. Two at Newcastle.
They certainly Southampton don't seem to be as strong as they were last season. Is it, are they going to fall out of the sort of the top 6, 7? What are you predicting for Southampton right now?
I don't think they'll be in the top 7. No way. Yeah. I don't think they'll do as well as they did last year. I mean, I think the problem for them is that they had no expectation last season. They had all those players who'd left, and no one gave them a chance, and they thrived on that, and they did really well. I think there was a siege mentality. They've lost 2 more players now. And how long can you keep losing your best players? Talking really, Klein going to Liverpool, fantastic player. Schneiderlin going to Man United. These are very, very good players, and they're not replacing them. I think it might be a step too far. I don't think they'll be in trouble of going down, but I think they'll drop a couple of places. And I think that defence that was so solid will start to creak. And that's why I think both teams will score here. I think they've still got great attackers. And I think they'll have to. I think Watford will score, so Southampton will have to come out and attack here. They only got a 1-1 draw against Midtjylland in the Europa League on Thursday night. That's a poor result. Conceding a goal to Midtjylland, the defence is not great this season so far. So, I like the both teams to score here. 1.91, 10 to 11. So, nice price.
All right. So, Norwich versus Stoke, Watford versus Southampton. What's your third and final both teams to score match?
The third and final one is Arsenal versus Liverpool on Monday night in the UK. Great game. This one's been a highlight of the Premier League for many, many years. And then, recently, you look at the scorelines in this game. 4-1 last year, Arsenal won. It was 2-2 at Anfield the year before that. Arsenal won 2-1 at the Emirates in the FA Cup the year before that. In the same year, in February of 2014. Remember Liverpool winning 5-1 at Anfield when Suarez and co ran amok. It was 2-0 before that, but 2-2 before that. So you see the gist. There are goals in this game. Arsenal will attack. I think Arsenal will go for this. Sanchez looks like he's playing really well. Giroud got a great goal last weekend. Ramsey, don't forget, coming from midfield, fit again and looks a really good player. But, they really only know one way to play Arsenal. And I think Liverpool might try to stifle them. But I think they'll have to come out. I think Arsenal will score, which means Liverpool must attack, which will open the game up a lot. They've got their own attackers. Liverpool, the scoring, going forward, they haven't looked great so far, but I think this might bring the best out of them. So, I like the both teams to score again here. Like I said, the price isn't. This is the worst price of the 3. It's 8 to 11. Which is a little bit shorter, but still not bad for a game, with the stats that I've just given you, and same managers in charge, similar kind of players in the teams. So I'm going to go with that one. I like it. 1.73 the price of that, and the three together: Norwich versus Stoke, Watford, Southampton, and Arsenal, Liverpool pay 6.5. So about 11 to 2.
I actually went for Arsenal and both teams to score, and it was I had come up with a bet on Monday, which was whilst they were playing Bournemouth, and I don't know, that just that one goal, I'm like thinking, oh God, if they get one goal to Bournemouth, how many can they score against Arsenal? I don't know, but I went for it, so I'm gonna stick with my guns on this one. But I think if any of them are going to fail, it might be that one. And I think 1.73 I think doesn't reflect Liverpool's scoring ability at the moment. I think it's low. I think it should be higher for both teams for Liverpool to score, but I've gone for it. So I'm just going to hope that that's what's going to come in.
Yeah, because you got to remember the Liverpool game so far, Bournemouth game. It may well be that the players weren't quite up for Bournemouth. It's different playing, whatever you say. I know it sounds a bit condescending, but it is Bournemouth. And the players are going to be more up for going to Arsenal than they were playing at home to Bournemouth. And there's no getting away from that. Didn't concede many shots and didn't have many shots against Stoke. One goal won it. But again, Stoke didn't come out and attack. It wasn't an open game. It was a closed game. So you have to take each game on its merit, and the stats don't always reflect how a game will turn out. Arsenal will open the game up, won't they? So Liverpool will react to that.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. Like you said, like looking at sort of history and a trend there, there's goals from both sides and there's a lot of them. So I'm really excited about that match actually. But so that's not bad. Odds of 6.5, did you say?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Lee Phelps, thank you for joining us today.
No problem. Good luck.
Cheers. Bye-bye.